Welcome Blythefield family, here again to spread some Valentine's Day cheer for you and yours. Today I've got a nice little dessert that you guys can have at the end of your dinner, or if you just want to have a nice little sweet treat at the end of your night. It's a chocolate lava cake. So first off, what I have going is I have a chocolate chips, some bittersweet, on a double boiler back here, along with half a stick of butter. If you do not want to use a double boiler, you could always put those ingredients into a microwave safe container and microwave them that way. If you choose to do that route, I would do then maybe 30-second increments and just make sure you're stirring them so it all gets stirred together nicely. So as of right now, that's looking pretty good. While I'm waiting for that to finish the rest of the way up, in this container I have 1 egg and 1 egg yolk plus some sugar, and that's going to go into our stand mixer with a whisk attachment here. Whisk all of that in there, make sure everything's getting into our sand mixer. And we're going to want to mix this on medium high. And basically what you're looking for is for it to just get a little more pale and slightly fluffy. You're not quite looking for something like soft peaks, just so that it kind of is a little bit more pale and comes together. It'll be still pretty loose. So while that's mixing, I'm going to take my chocolate and butter off of the heat here. And I'm going to add, I have some vanilla extract, and I have a little bit of espresso powder in here. Also a pinch of kosher salt. The kosher salt in this will really kind of help bring the flavors out. And the espresso powder really kind of helps bring a little bit more chocolate flavor to the dish. So if you love chocolate, I would highly suggest adding a little bit of that. It'll just only help you out a little bit more. Let's take a look here. Our egg mixture is coming together pretty nicely. I'm just looking for a little paleness and color on that. So if you don't have a stand mixer, you can always use a hand mixer, or if you're really bold, you can always use just a whisk and just whisk it very aggressively. That looks about good where we're at right now, so what I will do is I will take this off and remove my bowl, and then the bowl that I have this mixture in, I am going to add my chocolate butter mixture. Make sure we get every little bit that we can out of this. Don't want to miss any of that chocolate flavor. And then I'm just going to kind of mix this until it's just incorporated. And then once this is just coming together, I have some flour here, some all-purpose flour, and I'm going to add that right into our mixture here. And you just want to gently fold that in and mix that in just enough so that it's just mixed in. I have ahead of time prepared 2 6-ounce ramekins, and I have buttered the inside of each of these and dusted some granulated sugar on the inside. That'll help give you a little caramelization to your cakes, and the butter will help them so they don't stick too much, which is always a bonus. So I'm going to take this mixture, pour that right into our ramekins here. You don't want to fill them up too much because these will rise a little bit. Try and be as neat as we can as well. We don't really want to make too much of a mess if we can. So I would suggest filling these about halfway to 3/4 full, depending on how much mixture you have left. And then we'll want to just kind of smooth out the tops a little bit if you can, just so that it's nice and even when it goes into a 400-degree oven that has been preheated. So I will take these and I will put them in our oven here. Those will be in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. The biggest indicator that you want for those is that you want the edges to be starting to set in, and you want them to, the center to not quite be set. It'll still be a little undercooked. When you pull them out, they will cook and still kind of carry over. So that's kind of the signs that you're looking for. And then through the magic of television, I have one cake already ready for us to plate up. So what I like to do is to take some cocoa powder. We'll take a fine mesh strainer, and I just kind of like to put this a little bit over the top of, or the bottom of our plate here. And then I will take our completed cake, put it right here in the center. And then I like to take some powdered sugar, and what we'll do is we'll put that just over the top, if we can, of the cake itself. And that's it. There's your chocolate lava cakes. Happy holidays. I hope you enjoy them.